Secretary from Embassy of St. Lucia, Felicia Bernice Yuna Springer also represents His Excellency Edward Laura. Let's have a nice round of applause. 让我们欢迎盛文森及格瑞纳丁大使、伯安卓大使莅临今天 CBS Diplomacy Banquet 的会场，用热烈的掌声欢迎。接下来，让我们继续延续着我们的热情，欢迎奥地利台北办事处陆德飞处长。让我们掌声欢迎圣路西亚国人大使参加今日的盛宴，掌声欢迎。
Distinguished guests, international and local friends, a big welcome to you all. The great William Button Yeats once said, "There are no strangers here, only friends you haven't met." In 2019, when the Ilan Sister Cities Corporation was founded, it aimed to commit its efforts in fostering friendships, both in trade and cultural exchanges. We are here today to strengthen our friendships with the three countries, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Austria. To His Excellency Ambassador Edwin Dora of St. Lucia, who is joined today by the Second Secretary, Ms. Felicia Bernice Springer. Ms. Felicia Springer is preparing for her performance. Her Excellency Ambassador Andrea Bowman of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And to Director Roland Rodolfer of Austrian Office Taipei.
Where did these Africans come from at that time? Little known history has proven, has shown that there were Africans in the Caribbean, specifically in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, prior to the arrival of Europeans in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So they had combined with the indigenous people, and they were able to ward off the European attempts at conquest and settlement. We have here a picture of our sole national hero, Joseph Chapelier, and his wife. Next please. As we recognize the miscegenation of Africans and the indigenous people resulted in the Garifuna, which I will speak about a little later. Next. Good.
Maybe we do the film later, so I'll start and go on with my presentation about Austria. This is a picture of one of the most famous sites in Austria. It's actually, I wouldn't call it in the meantime anymore an Austrian city, it's called Hallstatt, because every year there's so many Asian tourists there. It's actually probably the biggest Asian city in Austria. So, because it is beautiful. There is even on mainland China they have built a copy of it. The whole town has been copied. So, next slide please. Here you see, there's the Chinese New Year Ball in Vienna, which is organized or co-organized by the Taiwan office in Vienna and the Union of Taiwanese Entrepreneurs in Vienna.
The President of Ilan Sister Cities Corporation, President Li Jiancheng, to give the certificate to the Director of
I brought along some brochures. They're in Chinese, so you will be able, if you wish, to get much more information later on. What I would want to do, though, in just a few minutes, just to highlight some of the aspects of St. Lucia that I hope I would be able to engage with you on later on, before, of course, we present what is so special about St. Lucia, our people. That would be much more interesting to you, I think, than what I would have to say. But I've come here to share some information with you, so after all, I think I should do it. Some of the aspects of St. Lucia that I hope I would be able to engage with you on later on, before, of course, we present what is so special about St. Lucia, our people. That would be much more interesting to you, I think, than what I would have to say. But I've come here to share some information with you, so after all, I think I should do it.
Used as a tool for sound, a signal for the arrival of this and other special days. A once startling sound, today becoming a welcome greeting, a celebratory cry of resilience, camaraderie, and connectedness to our past while guiding us safely to our futures, reminding us that we are here despite not because.
我们市长学得非常快哦，还加上了一点点的自编动作呢。市长加油！
掌声鼓励好不好？
哇，谢谢市长。Thank you， 市长意犹未尽啊。Thank you. Let's invite the mayor of Iwan City, Mayor Zhang Zhongyuan, and the president of City Banquet, Diploma Banquet, the chairperson of City Banquet. 接下来是我们的圣露西亚大使馆2等秘书克丽莎女士。给我们带来优美歌声温暖人心的 Travel。
再一张哦，1、2、3，好。Thank you。3，再一张哦，1、2、3，好，再一张 ，OK。好。1、2、3，再一张哦，1、2、3，再一张，1、2、3。哦。
很高兴也很荣幸可以在我们这个姐妹市我们的促进会李会长带领之下有这么好的交谊联谊活动这个交流非常的有意义，也可以将这个世界各国的艺术文化带进来宜兰，也将宜兰推向一个国际的艺术舞台。
Over 7 years, Ila held Dududang music festivals, has invited many nations to join us.
好，1、2、3，再一张哦，1、2、3，再一张这里1、2、3，再一张1、2、3，再一张，好。
谢谢您，谢谢您，谢谢。
来哦，1、2、3，再一张1、2、3，再一张哦，1、2、3，好。